Hey, this is Andreas from Pocketables.com, and in this video I'm going to show you how to use my custom make your clock widget for the Sony Smartwatch and Tasker. So before I head into the Tasker stuff, I just want to show you my Tasker based custom to-do list app, in which I've added nine dummy items to my shopping list. So when you download the task and widgets for this, which you can find download links to in the main article, there should be a link in the description, you will basically get two Tasker tasks, one called MYCW list and one called MYCW list clear. And you shouldn't really ever need to change those unless you want to change how the default cleared title displays, but I'll show you that later. Basically, both of these are designed to be run using perform task. So the way that works is that in my shopping alert, right here at the bottom, I have this perform task action. And that's a perform task action for MYCW list. And the important part here is to actually specify these two parameters, parameter 1 and parameter 2. Parameter 1 needs to be a comma separated list of values, basically meaning value 1, comma value 2, comma value 3, and so on. So in this case, I read my shopping list into a variable which gives me that comma separated list. So if I have apple, pear, and milk, it will give me apple, comma, pear, comma, milk. The second parameter is just for the title. I'll show you how that displays in a bit, but essentially if you want to specify this as being basically just nothing, just put a empty space in there. Don't leave it blank, just put an empty space in there. Otherwise you can use a variable here if you want, or you can basically just use static text. So those two parameters are important to specify when you use this, and that's actually everything that's needed to populate the widget itself. Everything else here is just other things related to this task. So before I do anything, I'm just going to show you how it looks on the watch right now. So that's the widget, and this is the empty title I talked about. You can change that in the MYCW list clear task. Basically, change the last make a clock widget action, and you can change that. But this is how the widget looks when there's nothing in it. So I'm going to run this manually. Normally it runs automatically when I leave the house, so you can see what would happen if I left the house right now. So first of all, this notification has nothing to do with the actual widget. This is separate. It's actually these two actions right here. But if I go back into the widget right now, it has populated the widget with the list on the left and the title on the right. So left you have the parameter 1, comma separated list of values, and on the right you have the title field, which is parameter 2. So that's all you need to do to populate the widget, is run that single perform task with those two parameters, and you're all set to go. So if you want to clear it, and obviously you can also run this from several different ones, so if you run a new perform task with some other content, it would basically just overwrite it. But I would recommend that you actually clear it first, in case there's a different number of items. By the way, you can actually have less than 9 items. If you have more than 9, it will display the first 9, but as long as you clear it first, you can make it display 1 or 2 or whatever. But basically, to clear the widget, you just need to run the MYCW list clear task. Just run it however you like. I'm actually integrated into my clear widget locker button. So when I click that, it actually cleans up some info I have on my widget locker, my lock screen. And it also reverts the widget back to default. So that's it. That's really all you need to do to populate and clear this list, and it's designed to be dynamic so that you can use it for several different things just using a perform task, but it is limited to 9 items. If you want more than that, you basically just need to make your own. So that's it. Thank you for watching, and make sure to check out the main article for this, where you can also find the necessary download links.